Kal Alaya, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who teach us this truth. Salutation to the hopeful elect who are scattered abroad amongst the nations. This is Banaya, and this is for education purpose only. So this article, Latter-day Saints raises money for family of gunmen who attacked their church. Members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints have donated thousands of dollars to the family of the man believed to have carried out a deadly attack on one of their churches in Michigan, killing 4 people. Police said Thomas Sanford drove his truck into the church in Grand Blanc during a worship service on Sunday and opened fire before starting a massive blaze. He was killed by police. David Butler, a member of the denomination living in Utah, said he was moved to launch a fundraiser for Sanford widow and children. As of Thursday, it had brought in more than £250,000, £186,000, with many donors identifying themselves as Latter-day Saints, commonly called Mormons. The family will face financial hardship and psychological trauma as a result of this week's horrifying event, said Butler. Mr. Butler wrote in the fundraisers page on the website, Give, Send, Go. On top of that, one of the Sanford sons deal with serious medical challenges that require ongoing care, treatment, and specialized support. What we know about Michigan Church shooting and arson attack, Mr. Butler said he had no connection to the Sanford family or to Grand Blanc. Described himself as an ordinary member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He's also a fantasy and science fiction writer. But he had that he felt compelled to start the fundraisers to create some stability in a time of heartbreak and upheaval for Sanford's family. Donation, he said, will go towards their daily needs and medical treatment. Some donors listed on the page are anonymous, but many left comments describe themselves as Latter-day Saints. God loves you and your family, and I wish I could give you a big hug, wrote one donor. The member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints love all of you and hope you are able to heal with them, wrote another. The New York Times reported that some people online have criticized the fundraiser. So you see an aerial photo of where the church was. It was gutted by fire. 8 people were also injured in the attack, which police believe was a targeted act of violence. It shocked the local community and church nationwide. Money has also been donated to fundraisers for victims and their families. Flags were lowered throughout Michigan to honor the victims, and neighbors, including members of other denominations, have held vigils. One survivor of the attack wrote in a letter that she had forgiven the gunman for killing her father. When the gunman came over to me, I felt very calm, peaceful, even as I kneeled next to my dad. My hand still on dad. The woman wrote in the letter, shared with BBC, US partner CBS News. Her name was not published to protect the family privacy. I never took my eyes off his eyes. Something happened. I saw pain. He felt lost. I deeply felt it with every fiber of my being, she wrote. I forgive him. I forgive him right there. Not in words, but with my heart. Investigators said earlier this week that they were still searching for a motive behind the attack, which happened during a Sunday service attended by hundreds of people. Officials have said Sanford thought he was a former Marine who was once deployed in Iraq. In an old interview with local outlet Charleston News, Sanford said that he was a surgeon, and served in Fallujah in 2007. He had previous arrests for burglary and operating a vehicle while intoxicated. Officials said on Monday Sanford is from a suburb of Flint of about 30,000 people, just a few miles away from Grand Blanc Township. Okay, that's that and that. So these people, let me get some scriptures. Don't want to put my words to it too much. I just use scriptures. Okay. Psalms 73 and 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bonds in their debt, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. So their tongues are always going against us. And their eyes are always after riches. As you can see, they have a lot. And they are full of pride and violence. They use violence to cover themselves around. And they are not in trouble as our people. They are as death. And we should never be envious of them. Proverbs 3 and 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the forward is an abomination to Yahweh, but his secret is with the righteous. So the secret things of Yahweh is given to us, which is downloaded in dreams. And you should not envy them, because this is their world anyway. Let them enjoy their world, because as you can see around you, it's coming to an end. And they are killing each other, hurrying it along. Okay? And we should not do what they do. Because when you are too forward, you are an abomination. When you are too lifted up, you are an abomination to Yahweh B'Ashem Yoshai. So the curse of Yahweh has been transferred to them. But as you know, Yahweh bless the habitation of the just. Once you are just and you are rehearsing the righteous act, yes, you will be blessed. Because remember, Yahweh chose you. If he didn't choose you, choose you, he would kick you out. Isaiah 14. Start at 4. Isaiah 14 and 4. That thou shalt keep up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, "Oh, the oppressor sees, the golden city sees. Yahweh had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the ruler." So he's taken away rulership from them. Right? He's taken away the rulership from them. So they are going down. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and none hinder it. So I will jump up to 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? So this is talking about Babylon. Okay? And his rulers, the light bearers, the illuminated ones, so-called Illuminati. Okay? So they are losing their minds. And they are being cut down. They are weakened. They weaken the nations. Now they are being weakened. For thou hast said in thine heart, which is thy mind, I will ascend into heaven. They did that with their aircraft. That's their angels, right? I will exalt my throne above the stars of the power. The stars of the power are Yasharala, are Israel. We are in the north quarters, the side of the north. And they have exalted their throne above us. They rule over us. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. So that's what he is doing. He's ruling over us, sitting upon us, trampling us. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. So, as I said before, his aircraft, where he travels above the cloud, right? And you know, Psalms 104, Psalms 1904. Let me get that before coming back to this. Psalm 119. No, it's Psalms 104 actually, yeah. Psalms 104. Okay, Psalms 104. Bless Yahweh, O my soul, O Yahweh, my power. Thou art very great, thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covereth thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain, who laid the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. Yes, so that is God. Who maketh his angel spirit his minister of flaming fire. So the chariots of Yahweh are called clouds, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'll jump back to Isaiah 14 and finish that. And I will go to Isaiah 14. Yes, I'll go back to Isaiah 14 and 14. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. So now you get the picture. Why he's like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. To hell is in a hellish condition, a low condition, okay? To the bottom of the barrel, so to speak, where you are trampled on. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Yeah, so he's a man, right? So it's telling you it's a man. It's a race of people that made the world as a wilderness. Once again, it's been highlighted. Who has made the world a wilderness and destroy the cities thereof, that open not the house of his prisoners. So they are imprisoned our people. Most of our people, men, are in prison. They imprison our people so they can't procreate. All the kings of the earth, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. So now I'll jump to 21 to finish this off. Prepare a slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the earth with cities. So that is his future, so to speak. Yes, his future is a slaughter. So give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Shalom to the Ofulek.